follow me here on Rumble and be here when I'm going live, which is normally 2 p.m. Amsterdam time every day. And please also do support me through the PayPal, Patreon, Gifts and Go. Links are in the description box below. Drop me a super chat over at the Rumble live chat or subscribe to my channel. Any support would be greatly appreciated. Right. So, weather today again, beautiful, sunny, a bit of haze over there, but doesn't seem like it's like from a plane or whatever. It's just naturally formed. There's plenty of sun. Really nice, and finally got a bit of a quiet moment because I've been drilling for like 2 hours. Hopefully it'll be a bit of quiet now. It's been very distracting. I mean, it's literally like drilling in your head all the time. Anyhow. It is Thursday, the 6th of March 2025. Temperature is 15 degrees Celsius, 57% humidity, 0% precipitation. Oh, now the sunny days have moved on into the weekend up to Saturday. That's great. 4 at night. Yep, no more freezing. Oh, by next week though, it might go freezing again at night. And snow? Okay, whatever. We'll see what happens. But looks like a couple of sunny days here. Great. Gonna be enjoying that a lot. Right, how's everybody doing? Thought yesterday's show was interesting, but I'm not entirely sure whether RFK really wanted to mandate those measles vaccines. Not entirely sure. Apparently there is some but I don't know yet. Would love to hear some more feedback about it, people that dove into that. I did not. Although it was kind of funny that Alex Jones was talking about it on InfoWars. About exactly that there have been misconstruencies. Makes me wonder again, like, does he actually watch my show? I'm probably not the only one that's falling for it, if it is a trick that's going on out there. But the trick then seems to be mostly confusion. So in confusion, right? So the message still stands. It's all about vigilance and sticking to the program, and everybody asserting their will to back it, to keep them in the right direction, so they don't start applying instead of just trying, with the whole medical stuff mostly. But I mean, censorship laws and all that is also like kind of a red flag. Right. But yeah, interesting developments. I mean, we'll see what happens. Hey Maxed Out Bear, good to see you. Thanks for the thumbs up, appreciate that. Yeah, and by the way, I am actually experiencing all kinds of weird early spring physical issues. But to be fair, it's fairly superficial. So did warn about it that those kinds of things would happen. Hey. Okay, hello Jade Orange. Okay, Billy Rapota. Thanks for the Rogan's up. We love Star Wars. Okay, cool. That's weird. But whatever. I mean, I don't feel like Darth Vader. You know, just a guy laying down his thoughts live. Trying to figure out something interesting to talk about. Something relevant to add. To try to help everybody out in a confusing time. Right. Had a really good night's sleep. Not going to bed too late. I'm sticking to it. That way I got more of the sunny days anyway. Just way more relaxed. Although, I mean, at night I'm like enjoying myself too. Do you see we get physical problems in spring? Yeah, lots of people do. It's like sort of allergy-like things. Like my skin gets a bit more sensitive. I have to be careful. Because it's like all the bacteria in it are like kind of like partying out. They're on it's like the bacteria are on spring break. Seasonal affliction disorder? An affliction? it's just seasonal. It would be seasonal allergy related. But I mean, I can't really call it an allergy. It's just there is a response, but not like really extreme or anything. Can't really feel better in spring. Yeah, well, that's like emotional management, sensation, feelings, the experience of feel. That's different. Like I feel really relaxed. Like I'm like relieved the winter is over, basically. Almost over. Well, the freezing is over, so it is effectively over. But there are some like physical side effects. And when I don't keep that in mind, like shit can go really wrong. I mean, it has been going wrong in the past where it's just like, oh, spring, and then they're like, yeah, party, and then like end up, I don't know, having severe toothache because I've basically been like drinking too much and too much sugar, whatever. Or I get manic in another way. I would get a lot of rage win around that time, which is another way to express that, but that also has negative side effects. So it's like a lot of mania comes out, and it usually starts like in a very depressed way, or in a cold way, in early, usually in late January, early February. That's where a lot of trolls get really nasty. This cold mania, and then in early spring that changes to like a lot of people get like more hot mania, where they're like getting overly enthusiastic about things and then getting themselves in trouble because of that, right? And other people during that same phase get like allergic responses to things. So these are just like typical seasonal things that happen that I'm like very well aware of, because they are like people experience them simultaneously. It is seasonal. And I like to keep track of it, because I got myself in trouble a lot earlier in life because I just didn't keep track of it at all. Hay fever, right? Right, that's one of those. I've actually been a lot less sniffy recently than I have like mostly throughout winter. It's just kind of weird. But I never really understand like why I'm like that, why I'm sniffing like that. I think it might still have to do with like smoking habits. But I can't explain like why sometimes it just, I'm not sniffing at all. Yeah, and other times I am. It doesn't seem to be seasonal, but it does feel like it sometimes. Okay, this is getting boring. Yeah, I'm feeling great. I am like still enthusiastic about the Trump administration, but I am getting worried. Like I was seriously pondering upon kind of silly things about it, like should I still call Trump Lord Emperor? Like is he still worth that title? And like he might be just a few steps away from losing that, And I mean, it'd still be like, okay, it would be like on the same level as last time. He's not gone to that point just yet. But a substantial amount of the energy is now no longer in reach because of the apparent wavering. And here's the thing, like, this might be interpretation of people that have slight bias in media, and not talking about dinosaur media who are of course totally obsessed in a negative way, talking about all people, also alternative media people, like they have certain directions too in which they're thinking and what they think how it is. And so people will interpret it as like, this is not a good sign. Like, you're not being super behind the philosophy of the party program. Like the Maha revolution, it's supposed to be an actual revolution, like really overhauling the entire medical world. Like, that was the idea behind it. You can't do that if you keep holding on to old systems and then trying to reintroduce them. Like, it's, as long as you leave things voluntary and all that, it's not devastating, but it's just not good, and there is logical reason to have doubts now. Which is really bad. Like, it's not so much bad for the people, like, we're just us and we're gonna stay vigilant, but those good feelings, like, there's so much you can accomplish with them geopolitically as well. And now not having that level of energy available from the people because you're not doing it exactly right, slightly wavering away, slightly, like, that is, it could have a very negative impact on how things roll out now. Like, that's the thing, you know. If it was just some general situation, some people that don't really have power, don't really matter that much, it's like, okay, sure, I mean, whatever. But now, because the stakes are so high, because there's so much invested, slight deviations really do matter. Loss of energy momentum really matters. I mean, it should be, like, it's even been expressed by the Trump administration, like, we need the momentum, we need to, like, have momentum to get this done. Well, you can't retain that momentum if you start wavering slightly. Like, it doesn't matter what the price is or implications are. Like, are you gonna go in and get the job done no matter what? Or are you just stalling and not really gonna accomplish it because there's no real other choices here? If you need the momentum to get it done, then you need to be very strict to the plan and, like, to the populist will, to overcoming dark plans. Number one priority. And, like, if you waver just slightly, if you try to reintroduce systems that everybody wants to discard, pretty much, except for those that are ignorant and, like, program boomers, then you're not going to have that momentum. Then you're not going to discard those systems because they're part of the problem. This is not about, oh, they're good systems, they just were managed wrong and you can't force it. I mean, that's cool, but the whole system's outdated and, like, people know it now. there's a lot of reasonable doubts about them in the general public. Also, the matter of like truly trustworthiness is like, okay, if you're gonna get supposed vaccine, even old-fashioned, how do you know it's not secretly switched out, upgraded to some new mRNA thingy majig supposed genetic engineering thing? Right? So that general trust, like, it doesn't work anymore. This is the consequence. Yeah, it wasn't you doing it. Doesn't matter. The whole thing was kind of shaky anyway. But now the Jacobins, they gave it a really, really hard rattle. And now people, like, they can see it now. They can see through the trick. A lot of it. You can't reintroduce it now like that. If it's going to be reintroduced, it's going to be bottom up and not top down. Like, vaccines will be for those that really believe in it. It's like, okay, well, provide for those people then. Don't start it back up. Because people know. Like, you really shouldn't do it. I mean, this is very serious. Right? You're dealing with high powered, high stakes, high energy. You can't play games like these. It's too much at stake. It's like, it's not necessary. It's not gonna give you that edge economically or whatever anyway. Alright, so yeah, this is a follow-up on yesterday's message. It's complicated, but I just wanted to re-emphasize like the importance of keeping it straight here because of the high power, high stakes situation. Right, there's many more thoughts and ideas that I've been thinking about. It's just that certain problems have to like publicly be spoken about before I can really like unleash my ideas about that. Like, what is the working balance in the United States after the deportations? Like, after it's all phased out and all these illegal immigrants are no longer there, can everybody fill the are there still enough like functional, willing, working people around to do everything? And if not, what are going to be the strategies to actually tackle that gap? Like, would they, for example, try like a civil service system? It's like, okay, there's just we need more workers for basics, relatively menial tasks, organize a department, and like people that do not just have full-time jobs, everything, that are clearly like they don't have time to spend, that they get, like as you would have like jury duty calls, you just have like, okay, you have to like spend this many weeks in civil service and designate the times when you're going to do that. Right? And like anybody should be able to do it. Should be mostly like for more menial work. And like instead of like using, I mean, America like a lot used to just use prisoners for that. But that's not really a financially durable setup anyway. Right, anyway. Always makes me a little nervous, of course, when I talk about this. Oh, trolls are gonna be squirting. Hello, Ark. Because, of course, yeah, such programs of like civil service would probably affect me, but hey, I wouldn't be negative about it if I got drafted to do that. Right? As long as my actual financial situation would be better, if that would be the price of it, then I'd be like, okay, yeah. I mean, I got something in return. Now it's like the way things are going. It's like I'm trying to hold out. I can barely hold on. I mean, but I'm surviving it though. Like with the help of you guys supporting me, like I am getting by. Please keep it coming. Got an ad for castor oil there, bro. Do you think Nathan Oakley? No, dude. No. I mean, he shaved his hair. I mean, how would castor oil be relevant? Although, I mean, castor oil could even be, besides hair growth, could just be like good for your skin to clean it up. It does seem like Nathan's had some skin issues recently. Although that could just be a troll prank from another time. But I mean, the picture I got shoved in my face wasn't looking super great. So yeah, I mean, I recommend like detox and castor oil all over your face. I mean, may do a really good job. It worked really well for me. Actually, I should probably do that sometime again. I haven't done it in a while. Because, I mean, it's no point in doing it all the time. But yeah, I'm very happy about it, and it's not been super costly either. You don't need a lot of it. It's not that pricey. I hate it when I run out of coffee. So nice. That soon? Yeah, sure. I mean, I had like the organic castor oil. What was it, like 18 euros? Barely any. Yeah, I haven't even like touched the top of the label yet. I've already used it like 8 times or something. So yeah. Right, and on top of that, if you have skin issues, the number one recommendation is like cut down on sugar. Which is like, yeah, or when you should be talking. Yeah, and I know that's why I still have problems. I know where they're coming from. It's sugar. That includes sugar I put in my coffee, from the candy and stuff, and I have to be careful with it. It's more addictive now, but it's also like has a negative side effect physically. Like that. So I have to be careful with it. Do you heat it? No. Increase to benefit certain temperature. Oh yeah, whatever. I mean, if you like put it on your face or your head, like your face or your head is going to warm it anyway. But yeah, I mean, it's like cold squeezed made. Like it's done that for a reason. Like when you heat like oils and all that, like there are certain like very subtle components that might become destroyed. Like it doesn't work anymore. So I wouldn't heat any castor oil before using it. Things get cold squeezed for a reason. Opposite effect. Yeah, exactly. That's why you should just not heat it, Ark. I mean, no, don't. I mean, maybe it works better if you're like, sounds weird, you go to a sauna. Put that stuff on your face or your head and you then go sit in a sauna and like then the heat, it's gonna warm up at a slightly higher temperature and like more blood flow. You know what a sauna is like. Yeah, it might work even better if you do that. And it's like very sticky, so like it doesn't seems like logical that if you do that it wouldn't just immediately drip all over you and off you like more regular oils, because I mean it's really syrupy. It's very syrupish like oil, very sticky. So yeah, that could work. Go to a sauna, take your castor oil. I mean, do apply it before you go into the sauna. Or maybe in between, you go one go, you clean it off, then you put it on and go back another time. Something like that, I don't know. Whatever. I don't have a sauna. I just apply it just as is, no temperature difference, just room temperature, skin temperature, and I mean, it works just fine. In the microwave, are you nuts? Wow. Okay, I've got a tip for you, Arg. If you want something healthy for yourself. Whatever you do, do not use a microwave. Like for anything that you're gonna apply topically or you're gonna consume. Because microwaves are really terrible for any beneficial value of the thing that you're microwaving. It's gonna mostly destroy everything good about it. So, like, yeah, do not heat it in the microwave. That, I mean, might as just as well just apply motor oil then. Okay? Yeah. I use coconut oil all the time. But coconut oil is like a lot less messy because your skin ends up just absorbing everything. Castor oil, like, it lingers. Like eventually you're gonna wanna wash it off. Coconut oil, like, I apply that to my face like every night. Just all gets absorbed, and I mean, yeah, it's great. Probably most used, yeah, because it's great. Funny thing, it's cheap compared to like creams or whatever, and just, yeah, works great. I mean, you can use coconut oil also like for improvised toothpaste. Works really well, actually. The favorite would be like combining baking soda with coconut oil and I don't know, something else, or maybe just that. I mean, that works really well. Oh god, drilling. It was a nice 40 minutes, right, guys? I mean, I'm very happy. 40 minutes, no drilling. I mean, thank you guys for not drilling for 40 minutes straight. Oh, thank God. March Gladness. Is this an organic solution? You know where I got that from? My ex. Dentist. She started doing that. Baking soda, coconut oil, and I don't remember, something else maybe. Guys, I am very lucky to have had these 40 minutes. Very lucky, because they were literally like drilling non-stop like this for 2 hours before that. So it's like, wow, they gave me 40 minutes. Thank you guys for giving me 40 minutes. Like, to take a long break at the 2-hour moment is like, yes, that should be like public policy for like all companies that do that sort of work. Like, yeah, take a break at 2. Long break. Yes, everybody. Because then I could do my show. Can I filter the background noise? No, sorry. I wish I could filter it from my head, because it's like literally like I can hear it just, I can feel the vibration on my skin. It's pretty penetrating. Can't stop it. I mean, I could have like a sheet with dust on it and you'd literally see it bounce around like cymatically from that sound. It's that, like in the middle of the air. Right, but I mean, I did take a look at the place where they were doing it yesterday after the show, and it did seem like it was like they've like taken out everything, just turned the entire apartment into like one giant room, which looked really luxurious, by the way. Like, imagining what it's going to be like, but they're doing like a total apartment overhaul, complete reconstruction, I get the feeling. But it does seem like this is probably the last day they're going to be drilling, from what I see now. Like, I don't know what the hell, like, if they're going to drill further, they're going to like either drill into the other apartments or going to like cut down into the support beams. Like, I didn't see any more walls they could even dig out, so I've been wondering, like, what are they now doing? Russia is the 8th largest importer of coconut oil. Well done. Good decision. Coconut oil is amazing. Like, it is. I really consider coconut oil to be like, it is the best alternative to like what used to be like lard. Lard is like the fat that you could use for anything. Like, you grease the gear, you cook the food, you can use it in creams, like lard. But coconut oil is like the plant alternative version of it. It's less easy to get comparatively, because I mean, you don't grow coconuts in the middle of Europe. But it is like a really useful base substance for a lot of things. But yeah, it does really feel like coconut oil has kind of become the new, what used to be lard. And I mean, I still use lard, in a sense, not like, oh, a package of lard. Rather, I recycle hamburger grease. Like, what used to be just olive oil, baking it in that. Eventually, like, the hamburger releases grease as you go. And I just keep recycling it. I've been like recycling the same batch now for, I think, pretty much 2 years straight, and it's like great. It does not spoil, and like, it really does seem like the more hamburgers I make with it, the better it gets. Really. It's because it's mostly lard now. The lard is fantastic. But yeah, coconut oil is really good alternative to it. Tell those drill work. No, it's not gonna happen. Sorry, I'm not gonna go downstairs to tell them like, stop it. And they took a break for 40 minutes, dude. think like you can think with this noise. I can actually think. I just can't hear myself properly. Okay, let's just start with this. Talking about seasonal allergies earlier. Now the title is Seasonal Allergies, Castor Oil and Coconut Oil is the New Lard. Right, although I don't think you can like really do the same thing with coconut oil. I mean, you can do like cooking with coconut oil works great. But I mean, lard is just something different. Like, for cooking, lard is still like, I would technically prefer it if it was treated properly, sourced properly, organic meat only. So yeah, a combination. I mean, it is a combination for me. Like, what do I use for frying meat? It's either when I do chicken, it's pure butter. Make sure it stays pure butter. And with beef, it can be combination. Like, for some things, I use butter and like a little olive oil on top of it. Never really pure butter. Except when it's going to be turned into gravy, then it is. I prefer pure butter. And for other type of meals, like the more oriental type meals with rice and such things, then I'd love to usually switch to coconut oil. Like, it works better. It works better with the type of spices you're going to be using. Right? And when I like with pasta and all that, I stick to olive oil. So it's like, oh, you're going to do Mediterranean, olive oil. Gonna do Eastern, Oriental, coconut oil. Mostly. I mean, not with everything. Because I mean, like for like the main sauce and where you're gonna put the meat, yeah, coconut oil works great. Especially when you like mix it all in. But like when you're gonna like just make rice with like leek in it and like, I don't know, beef ham, something, or chicken ham, something like that. Typical nasi, I think it's called. Then like olive oil works better. Because if you use coconut oil, then it can harden all up when it cools off, which is like irritating. But like for the main sauce part of the meal, like, yeah, coconut oil. Did you say you have a coconut oil facial every day? Yeah. Not like really thickly covered in it, it's just a little bit on the skin before I go, like as I go to bed. And like especially when it's cold, then it like really helps to prevent cooling off too much or getting a really dry skin because of that. So yeah, coconut oil. I mean, in the summer, sometimes I just don't do it because then it can like trap the heat too much. Then you get all puffy from it. When it's really hot, like walking around in shorts, kind of hot, like then at night, I do not apply coconut oil. It will almost like choke me up. Like prevent your skin from properly breathing. But during the winter, it's like fantastic. Massage my feet with coconut oil. Oh wow, okay, that can work. I mean, I wash my feet every day. I don't rub it in with coconut oil though. Like, as a force of habits, like I don't put stuff on my feet that would make them slippery. And they don't need it. I mean, they don't. Unless there's like something wrong with my skin or something, and then I might do it, but I'd probably go for like something else, like skin food, a certain type of cream. Anyway, coconut oil, great. You can even use it, like if you combine it with the baking soda, you can use it as toothpaste. Works really well. Probably better than any regular toothpaste. But I mean, it's kind of weird though, doing it, like the sensation of that. And a lot of people like prefer like it having a bit of taste. But I mean, you can like, seriously, what could work is if you add tea tree oil, which is also like a really good for the teeth kind of thing, like it's disinfecting. And I don't know, I've used tea tree, like I have toothpaste right now that has tea tree oil in it. Great. And like even the old InfoWars toothpaste had that, which was like one of the best toothpastes I've ever tasted. You can do that in there too. Like you have the baking soda, you have the coconut oil, add a bit of tea tree oil to it, mix it all in, don't overdo with the tea tree oil, and then like you got toothpaste. Probably really good. Like it. You can just do that. I don't see a chat on. Yeah. I'll add it. Sorry, it's a bit distracted there. There's the chat. Valuable show with great insights. Come on, this is just common kitchen talk. But I love common kitchen talk. I take my food and my health very serious. Toothpaste advice is something I must try something. Yeah, I do recommend it. I mean, literally, a dentist was doing that. She might still be doing it. I mean, it is actually cheaper than getting toothpaste. I didn't see her switch back at any point. Like, I think she even eventually like started to like fill her own tubes with it. I mean, if you can do that, that's even more epic. What's going on with the balcony garden? Yeah, it's all kind of dead. I mean, the mint, I thought it was going to do better. It's not all dead, but it does, yeah, it's not looking good. I think the frost kind of killed it off. So I might have to completely restart that project. And the rosemary plant, kind of sad to say it's not looking very good either. I think that the rest of it may have also died. Maybe if I give it some extra water, it might live again, but yeah, I'm afraid that everything on my balcony has died. Hey, underground tunnels. Yeah, thanks for asking. But yeah, there's nothing left. I think baking soda is good for teeth because it's like a super cleaning agent. Like baking soda is good for everything. Some have argued that it's even like allegedly a cure for cancer. It will certainly help contribute. But I mean, yeah, baking soda, really good, really natural cleaning agent. And it's super cheap. Damage? Well, my ex had like pristine teeth, like takes extremely good care of it. But I think she was very happy with it. Like didn't even consider changing it. Like butter or I don't know. It's probably good for something, Art. I mean, dude, you can like there's like, oh, here's another 10 different things. Yeah, but I mean, I like coconut. And I like baking soda. Because why? Because just as a standalone substance, they're so dynamic. There's so much you can do with it. Different things. Oh my god, the drilling. Like a freaking wood wasp. But human-sized. Yeah, it doesn't work, Ark. I'm sorry, it just does not work. I mean, I can mute the mic in between talking if you want, but I can't filter it out, I'm sorry. Hope the work's over soon. Yeah, me too. But I mean, don't count on it. But I think that probably after tomorrow or something, they're probably completely done. This kind of work, it does end up kind of expensive, so they don't like to make the workers take weeks for this. Should be packaged in just a few days. I don't think I've ever had any rebuilding where it took longer than 3 days in a row. This would be this third day, technically. So, if you close the balcony... Dude! No! No, it's not coming from the balcony, Ark. It's coming directly out of the building itself. Let me demonstrate. Yeah? Like, this very room is literally a speaker that's resonating that sound. It's coming directly out of the walls. Closing the door is not gonna make it go away. I'll just put it on mute for a while. It's not a crossbow, that's not funny, Ark. You wanted your daily dose of the feed? Yeah, well, I'm here to provide. I'm glad you're enjoying my show. You do seem to be an interesting chat partner. And so is Maxed Out Bear and Jade Orange, sort of. Borders Boy is always interesting. And he's there. He doesn't seem to be there today. Right, and some days I just talk about little house remedies. It's like, yeah, it's a big part of knowledge. And if you really want to be like self-sufficient, like with your own health, like this is the kind of thing that becomes really important. Like this is the type of thing that you should like talk with like everybody over and over again. Like sell it to them, even though there's literally nothing that you're gonna make out of it, because it's just better. Like if other people adapt it, then everybody that surrounds them is gonna eventually benefit from it. Took a day today to get irritated by someone else's work. Yeah. Don't forget to Rogans it up. Thank you. Rumble is being a little bit weird. Like it was like, oh, when you press votes, you get to see the new number, and it said video doesn't exist. What? Yeah, it exists. It's streaming live right now. I had to refresh and then work again. Weird though. Little weird side glitches. It's running smooth though. I can't complain about any hiccups. It's just the drilling, man. What about linseed oil? Cricket bats? What? Underground tunnels, don't stop bringing up crossbows, it irritates me. But yes, linseed oil works great for protecting wood or oxygen-based type corrosion. I mean, you can use it to like preserve knives too, or swords, other type of sharp metal blades. Yeah, linseed oil. Don't recommend eating it. Any type of seed oils, I mean, they work great for industrial application, not for consumption. That's just it. Oh God. Can work on bowstring. That's interesting. Yeah, it probably does. Sure. Relentless. Freaking relentless, man. I think they might just be done. One can only hope. So I really hope the building's not gonna collapse right now. It wouldn't, I mean, there's still like building part where I decided, but I mean, probably clean out all the walls. Who knows what he's gonna build there? Maybe he's gonna build it like with Japanese paper walls or something. He does seem like the type of guy that might just do that. Not that he's Japanese or anything, but talking about the downstairs neighbor that is doing the drilling. I think they might just be done. Baking soda for the brush. Yeah, but I mean, especially the like coconut oil is very good for like the gums too. So baking soda and coconut oil, you mix it in, you can like turn it into a paste. Works really well. You might want to add some tea tree oil to it, even if just you want a little bit of a more toothpaste type taste. And I mean, it's good. So that's like my ingredient: baking soda, coconut oil, and tea tree oil. Like that's like the formula. Damn it, they're not done yet. Sounds like they're doing some superficial work. Do you still recommend the sea moss solution hair removal? No, not necessarily. I mean, it may contribute. I mean, I love sea moss. It's been great. Like, very positive influence overall. Like, no negative side effects whatsoever. Right, anyway, I'm gonna take a 2-minute break, so I'll be right back. Don't forget to Robins it up. Okay, that's fine. Underground tunnels, no, I do not play games like that. And by the way, driving a truck in the city here is like a pain in the ass. I see like certain trucks trying to make corners at certain places, and it's like, it's a tough time every time. I mean, they're very competent most of the time. Sometimes lantern poles get like pushed over and shit. It's like really tough maneuvering for trucks here in the city. Steering. Okay, cool, Arg. That's cool. Meh. Do the truck drivers find the bikers annoying? You mean regular bicycle people? No. Fat bikes? Yeah, everybody finds fat bike people annoying. Those electric things. Everybody hates them. Except people using them. I'm not saying you're a bad person if you get a fat bike, but I mean, it does give like this image of like you're a rich, spoiled snob or ass. Well, not snob, but just some stupid rich kid. Like that's what it makes you look like. And I guess that they probably do it, some people do it for that reason. I get that. But I mean, I have not really like seen accidents happening with them here as much. They might still be happening, but I mean, think like sometimes some of these people that ride scooters like for food delivery, like they drive like absolute maniacs. Now they can be really super fast and efficient, but I mean, when it goes wrong, it goes fucking wrong. And I mean, that is probably those types of people that create actual accidents way more than just general kids or whatever on fat bikes. Oh god, freaking drilling, it never stops. I'm sorry, people. There's nothing I can do about it. If this does not stop quick, I'm gonna round out the show. It's just too irritating for me. Hope everybody still appreciated the show. Also, please do support poor old me through the PayPal, Patreon, Gifts and Go. Preferably PayPal, works really quick. Or help expand my channel by becoming a subscriber or handing out a bunch of subscriptions. I can still really use the support. Coffee time. Nice. Enjoy that. Thanks for the Rogan's up. I'm still here. The drilling stopped. So again, hopefully now for a bit longer, and then if they're gonna do another drilling session, then I'm probably gonna round out. But seems like it's good now. Right, so let's take a look around. What's going on? Something popped up. European Council is doubling down on the Ukraine war bullshit. This is just gonna end terribly. US ceases intelligence sharing with Ukraine. Okay, it's a start. Macron wants a French nuclear umbrella for Europe. Like, oh yes, oh thank you. Oh, could you please just stop? Okay, that's it. That's all I could find on the short run. I might look like, and they started drilling again. You'd renew the subscription, but you don't get... Yeah, I'm sorry, perks and other things. You get to support my show. Underground tunnels. You like the show, don't you? You like the opportunity to be able to chat with me, don't you? And the subjects that I bring forth, the insights, the predictions, the esoterics, do you not appreciate it? Dead up. Iron some stuff. Oh, okay. Right. I'm gonna round out the show. Drilling ain't stopping. So thanks everyone for coming. Hope you liked this show. If you did, then please don't forget to Rogan's it up. And if you haven't already, follow me here on Rumble and be here when I'm going live, which is normally 2 p.m. Amsterdam time every day. And please also do support me through the PayPal, Patreon, Gifts and Go. Links are in the description box below. Or send me a super chat over the Rumble live chat, or subscribe to my channel. Support me that way. Any support would be greatly appreciated. I really still need more support to get through this month. Right. So, I'll be back tomorrow with Flat Earth Early Bird number 2224 on a Friday. Hope to see you all then. And yeah, have a great rest of this day. And until the next video, keep it flat.